Hello to all my friends out there. So here we are again. Yesterday was one of the longest days of my life. In fact, I had two of them. The one day was when I moved. I think it was about a week or two ago. And now, you know, when the baby was born, I was so exhausted. The baby seems to be doing well, though. And so all's well that ends well. And so now we've got ourselves a very beautiful baby. I couldn't be happier. I am very, very happy. So now what? Now the thing to do is prepare for 2021 now. And then if it's good, great. If it's not as good, well, we're a little bit prepared. So the best thing you could do is stockpile. So this is 20 items. Go through your stockpile. Even if you've been following me, I'm going through mine, and mine needs a little work. And then, you know, as you know, buy bigger amounts, not necessarily bigger packages. I won't be buying any packages of anything unless they're vacuum packed and unless they have a long expiration date. I learned that in the move. I did donate a lot of food, and hopefully people made use of it before the holiday. I was so messed up, I didn't even know it was Thanksgiving. I was so nervous. So, okay, so let's do the 20 things. Okay, the first thing is at the beginning of the month, buy 60 eggs. So that gives you 2 eggs a day. Eggs are a complete protein, a boiled egg salad sandwiches. I made a fried egg sandwich. I make all kinds of things with eggs. Number 1, 60 eggs. Number 2, 2 loaves of bread, extra loaves of bread. Just put them in the freezer because people run out of bread, fruit, and vegetables. So what I do is I buy the bread marked down. Let's see if I can find... I bought this at 99 cents only for $1. And then I got all kinds of bread in here. I'm taking no chances. I bought these rolls. I bought these for Thanksgiving. We haven't had it yet. I don't think the baby was actually born on Thanksgiving. I wish I could show you guys the baby, but you know, the social media and babies and small children is kind of scary. Okay, so number 2, 2 loaves of bread. Number 3, 10 packages of powdered milk. The one I like is Walmart, and you get the box. It's got 10 pouches. I think it's $10, but they also have 3 pouches for $3, and at 99 cents only you can buy 1 pouch or 1 can of evaporated milk. So if you don't have that much money, how about one extra loaf of bread? Or I buy the eggs at Dollar Tree. $1, 8 eggs. So you know, that's how you can get started. Okay, number 4, chicken. I've been buying the 3 and 4 pound packages of chicken. The last time I bought chicken thighs, and let's see if I can get them. These are the chicken thighs, and I baked them up and I put them in this pan for my son. I'm going to be doing more of that. I'm going to be, my freezer's messed up. I'm going to be, those are already cooked, but I buy the packages that you don't have to defrost. I also like to buy eggs. Or I might buy some markdown chicken at Smart and Final. So number 4 is chicken. Number 5 are the tubs of Crisco. That is the best way to make sure you never run out of shortening. During World War II, they were so short on shortening that they actually tried to eat motor oil. That's what you call starvation. I was watching a good video. I work at home. So I was watching, oh, nobody bought my watch, and I thought, you know what, I really love this watch. I am so glad no one bought it. I'm going to keep it. It's really a nice watch. I said I bought it for $1, but I didn't. I bought it for $5. So, Crisco. Anyway, so what I was going to say about World War II is when the Nazis wanted to, they knew they were going to lose the war. So they became more evil and murdered more Jews. And so you might be going, well, how did this happen? Well, what they did was they incited fear in the population of the Germans. So our best defense against not just going without food, but like anything manipulating and control is to have your house stockpile full of food, like shortening, so you don't have to resort to motor oil. Oil, if you'd rather have olive oil, but you have to have those fats. And if you're really broke, like what we were talking about, buy one, save your bacon and meat fat in your freezer. Okay, number 6, 10 pounds of potatoes. Just get into the habit of picking up. You're not going to be running out of food if you do this. But if you make an effort as we go into 2021, then, to get this stuff to stockpile, don't buy so much you're wasting. But, 10 pounds is doable. Or if you can't afford 10 pounds, find 5 pounds for $1. And start trying to stock your house up full of food. And then I think there are about 12 ounces of turkey lunch meat. That's a good one. Like if you're a little under the weather, if you have a glass of milk and a turkey sandwich, all I do is bread, mayonnaise, and turkey. Tomato and lettuce is nice, but turkey lunch meat. Can be bologna, but turkey is actually better. And for a while there, I was having a problem finding turkey lunch meat. I go, what? I like to pack my freezer full of lunch meat. 8, 1 of the big cubes of Velveeta cheese, if you can afford it. They have them smaller, though, at Walmart, because if you have that, you're going to be able to make cheese gravy, and you can just eat that. You make white gravy, and you melt cheese, and then you can put macaroni and cheese in it. So chances are you're not going to be starving out if you have cheese. Number 9, 4 cans of soup. Okay, it can be any kind, but like you have 4 extra cans of soup. Tomato, chicken noodle, and vegetable beef are the 3 that I came up with, but there's all kinds. There's mushroom, there's, any kind you can find. And you can get the big cans at Dollar Tree for $1. But I try to find the cans, dented cans, for 50 cents each. So then you have your turkey lunch meat, you have your bread, you have your soup. Okay, if you get top ramen, you can take one of your eggs and you beat it up. You make your top ramen, you beat your egg with 1 tablespoon of water, and you stir it in your top ramen, and then you have hot sauce and lime. That's going to give you a really good top ramen. Or top ramen with cheese and butter is good. So you could have tomato, chicken noodle, vegetable beef, and top ramen. Number 10, 1 can chili and 1 can corned beef. If you have a can of chili, and in your freezer you have, I don't know how I can find anything in this mess, 1 bag of French fries. Then you can have your chili on top of your fries. Your fries are good with eggs. Your fries are good with ketchup. But you can have your chili on top of your fries or rice, whatever you have. And then corned beef. I usually have that. You can have fried cabbage and corned beef. That's good. But I usually have canned corned beef with eggs and toast. Okay, 11, 1 box of biscuit mix. There's so many things you can make with biscuit mix. They're going to make tons of biscuits. You can have biscuits and gravy. You can have the biscuit and egg sandwich with cheese. biscuit stuff. 12, 1 box of pancake mix. If you have pancake mix, you can have pancakes with grape jam and eggs. You can have pancakes with sausage. Pancakes are good, just pancakes. Pancakes and peanut butter. Another thing is, these long lines at the food bank, we don't have them here in Oklahoma City. At the Salvation Army, you could have been in and out of there for a month's food in 10 minutes. I don't know if they're all that way. That's where I donated some food. 1 large box of oatmeal. So you see how this food kind of goes together. You have your oatmeal, you have your evaporated milk, you have your sandwich, you have your chicken. 1 package of hamburger, preferably the large boxes. I bought hamburger marked down 3 pounds for $6 at Smart and Final. Let me give you this in case you want to make a screenshot. And another thing is, if you're not doing that well right now, take heart. The trick is to move in a positive direction every single day. No, life might be crappy, but I always tell my son, when you go through very, very crappy situations, you are forever changed. Like that move, I will never be the same after that. I have usually had awful moves because I sell things at the swap meet, but with the food storage on top of the eBay stuff, it was really, really horrible. And so I donated a lot of my food, but what I hung on to was my cans. Don't ever get rid of your cans. They're good indefinitely. Stockpile cans and those those sealed bags that nothing's going to get into. Okay, number 16, large packages of bacon ends. That way, if you ever have to eat your beans, you have bacon, or you have bacon and eggs, or you have bacon and biscuits, or you have, bacon is just tasty, big BLTs. 17, raisins. Okay, one of the things you're apt to run out of is fruit. So if you buy big bags of raisins, when you find them cheap, then you can put some on your pancakes, you can make some cookies, you can eat a little pile, you can put them on your oatmeal, raisins. Number 18, 4 cans of tuna. You need a little tuna and a little nuts. I didn't put nuts because if you go to a food bank, they usually give you peanut butter. 19, 4 large cans of fruit, any kind you like, and get the large ones because what you're going to do is just freeze them. If I just eat mine, like if I have a big can of peaches, I just eat peaches and cottage cheese, or, I could make anything with peaches, peach pies, cooked fruit, peaches, pears. In our family, we dearly love pears. Don't ask me why. Well, my grandmother had a big pear tree by the front yard, so, pears are good. Pineapple, and try to get the one with the juice. That dump cake I made with the biscuit mix was delicious. I had pineapple and blueberry. It was blueberry pie filling, pineapple, biscuit, muffin mix, and then I dotted the top with butter, and I poured the pineapple juice on top. That was so good. I was eating a piece. It was for my son, but I was eating some. They're not home. They're okay. Okay, 24 large cans of vegetables. So, these, you would start out with 4. If the big cans are too expensive, buy smaller cans. Corn, peas, green beans, and tomatoes. Let me give you the shot. So I'm going to be doing some more videos on preparing for 2021. So what are we really preparing for 2021 anyway? Well, for the next 10 years is a grand solar minimum. Otherwise, a cold spell. Otherwise, a mini ice age. And hopefully it won't be that bad, but just in case, you want to have food in your house. One of the big nightmares would be if the supply chain couldn't get the food to us. That'd be a big nightmare. And then we want to prepare for a recession or a depression. And a depression could last 10 years. And then we want to just prepare for some kind of economic issues. You know, as long as you have shelter and food. I really don't think the food banks are going to run out of food. The bigger danger may be some kind of socialism, in which case we're going to have to learn how to deal with this if we fall into that poor area. So the trick there would be to get as much food as you could with your food stamps and with your welfare or whatever, or your food bank food, and maximize the best possible standard of living you can. And God forbid, I hope that doesn't happen. But some people are going to be able to elude these disasters, and one of the best ways is by simply preparing little by little by little. Let's see, what do I have over here? If you get peanut butter at the food bank, I bought this for $1. Also, one of the things you might run out of might be sugar, so if you have a little honey, you can use that. Mainly why I like to have this is mint tea with honey, lemon, and cinnamon. Try that because you'll really, really love it. I want to make one more mention. Okay, see this cat back here? Okay, this was my grandmother's, but a lot of times, if you can find these are vintage. And if you can find these, you can sell these because they're so old. I don't know, I've had this 20 years. And my grandmother had this when I was a little kid. So now I'm 66. So you figure this thing is maybe about 50 years old. And I don't keep my stuff nice. I have thrown it in a box. And then, you know, I bought, but you could sell this for about $39 easily. And then these clocks, you know, recently I started selling clocks. I buy them. I haven't sold any. I can sell them. But and then back here is this is a clay pot. And I can pick up those clay pots very cheap and sell those at the, you know, any kind of home decor that somebody might like around the house and earn a little extra money. A lot of times people throw this stuff around, you know, curbside. Okay, you guys, please thank you guys for watching my videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.